Hello, welcome to a new vlog. My name is Josie, if we haven't met before. I have a few fun knitting things to show you, and I'm about to start a new knitting project that I'm super pumped about. But first, let me show you, I finished my son's mittens. They each one took one day of knitting. They were so fast. It's the World's Simplest Mittens by Tin Can Knits. Let me show you. These, first off, my son is 4. I've made him mittens every winter. And just look how much, big these are. Look, these are what I made him last year. There is such a big difference between, 4 and 3. So it was really sweet to have. It was really sweet to have them made. And he was so excited because he does not like having cold hands. But it's just sweet. I just do, what did I do? I make front and back. So it does have it's not the cleanest increase line. You do have that pearl bump from the make front back stitch on both sides. But I could not be, they're for my son. They're gonna get used in the snow to keep him warm, play on the playground. So I could care less. And then I also extended his hat about an inch. So I picked up stitches. This is the Folded Hat by Kay Jones. So I picked up the stitches and knitted 1 more inch and then redid the decrease crown. And it fits him so much better. Before it was just hitting right here. Right here at the top of his ear. The bottom of it was hitting here. And I just wanted it to come down further. So now it comes down to the bottom of his ear so it can keep him a little bit warmer on the playground. But he's got a matching set. That's really exciting. And super sweet. Such a fun, fast, quick knit, and I can check it off my to-do list, which is so exciting. But I just can't get over these tiny mittens. He was 3 last year. Wow. But on to what this vlog is all about. And it is about the Snowbell Christmas stockings. So this was one of the first projects I ever made. I finished it November 30th, 2020. Isn't that amazing? I learned to knit in 2020. So I made a blue one for my husband, a red one for myself, green for Simon, who's 4, and I did not make one for Noah this year, who is 11 months old. We weren't going to be here for Christmas, so we didn't put all our Christmas decorations up. But yes, Noah does not have a stocking, and I really want to get him a stocking before we put all our Christmas decorations away. So these aren't my favorite stockings, I'll be honest. I want to replace them. They're stretchy. I know more about sock construction than I did when I first started knitting. Yeah, they're stretchy. They don't hold their shape really well. They're just kind of flexible. So I know more about stockings now. I want to make new ones, but I think I'm going to wait to make us really nice ones until we're done having kids. So I'm just going to keep adding different colors to our stocking collection until we're done having kids. But so for all of these yarns, I've used Lion Brand Hometown. Is it Hometown or Homespun? Hometown. Lion Brand Hometown. I still have, all of them have the white cuff, white heel, and white toe. And my aunt, while I was in Texas, gave me some yarn. She was like, I don't use this yarn anymore. And so she's like, would you want any of it? And she had Hometown, Lion Brand Hometown. And yellow, which is what I was going to use for Noah. At least I was thinking that was still a festive color. We have blue, red, green, and yellow. And I thought I would use yellow next because that's still festive. So Yes, I have a whole, well, I'm assuming a whole skein, and then a teeny bit more. So I'm gonna start. I don't think this is gonna take long. I mean, you use giant needles. Yeah, US 19 and US 15, I believe. I think so. But I mean, yeah, just huge. For some reason, the pattern, I'm pretty sure the pattern calls for you to do the ribbing, or like the top of the sock in the largest needles, and then switch to the smaller needles for like the body of the sock, which I've never understood because it makes the top part like so flexible, but it doesn't matter. So it's not the funnest knit in the world, but it'll be fun to have a little stocking for Noah, even though he won't see it until next year. But I won't have to do it next year. I'll do it now while it still feels festive. Ooh. Anyone else just cannot stand these circular needles? This is Knit Picks or Knitter's Pro or Knitter's Pride or something. They don't say on here. I honestly can't remember because I bought them in 2020. But they're the ones with the... I bought one pair, my first pair of fixed circulars in this size, and I bought them with this cord, and I thought, never again am I gonna do it with this cord. Ever since then, I've only ever bought ChowGoo, or what's the other one? Takumi. But still, this Takumi plastic is not nearly as bad as this one. So I'm gonna have to use these. It's okay. It's gonna be fun. It's a fun project. Squeezing in one last Christmas knit. I'm excited. Does anyone else just like miss everyone in January from YouTube? Like, I am just like, okay, when are my people gonna post again? I get on YouTube and I'm like, oh, no one's posted. I'm so used, for the whole month of December, I'm so used to having like 8 videos that I need to catch up on if I miss 2 days. But then January comes around, it's kind of boring. I miss it. I'm like, when are my people gonna post? So I don't know what I'm gonna watch. But I have a little bit of time to get my stocking started, so I'm gonna work on that. Well, I just finished the cuff. 45 minutes of the worst knitting experience. I don't like these things at all. Oh, they're just terrible. I broke a nail trying to like push the yarn through. Ugh, just finished. Super glad. My son is about ready to get up. I think my youngest son just woke up from his nap. I broke a nail. Oh, the things we do for knitting. I'm moving on to the yellow though, so that'll be exciting. is a slog. I don't like this pattern at all. Well, I mean, the pattern is just fine. Like, if you want to go and make this pattern, please do. It's a super easy, be very beginner friendly, because I did it when I just started knitting. I just don't enjoy it. I don't enjoy the knitting process. I should clarify. But I'm done with the snowbell stitch. That's what the designer calls it. It's just 3 of them. And I think that stitch just causes a lot of tension. But luckily you don't do it very long. You do it for 3, rounds. It's just a 3 pattern repeat, and then you're knitting until the bottom of the sock. You do knit a tube and afterthought heel, which is kind of nice. So now I just basically gotta knit until this is gone. It's gonna go fast, but it's a slog. I am rewarding myself for working on this with the puzzle that you saw last night. It is a Christmas festive puzzle. I have 2 of them. I should say, Mom and Marissa, if you're watching this, skip to this time if you don't want your Advent spoiled for 2026. But yes, I am making an Advent calendar for my mom and my sister for 2026. And my plan was they both like puzzles, so to pick 2 puzzles that they would like and then put them together myself and then break them up into like 20. Hi, buddy. I was saying, my plan was to break up the pieces. So I got 500 pieces. I think 500 divided by 25 is 20 pieces, so give them like 20 pieces a day. But I needed to put the puzzle together so that I could give them chunks with 20 pieces together. And it's a very fun thing to do in the winter, to do another winter puzzle, even though Christmas is over. It's very fun. So my reward system is I have to work on this throughout the day during my free time, and then if I do that at night, I can do the puzzle. So that's what I'm doing. And then I'm also going to do some, like, for my mom, I'm going to do like little treats, and for my sister, I'll do treats along with the puzzles, but I probably won't get those until later. But anyway, it's a slog, but it's going through. It's snowing outside, which is fun. And it's going to be fun to have a little stocking for our youngest one. It's a few hours later. It's dark outside. Kids have gone to bed. And I finished the color part of my stocking. So let me go grab it and I'll be right back. Okay, I showed you the pretty pattern part. So it probably took like an hour to do the rest. From like right under the pattern to, down here. This is the end of my ball. It's very lemon yellow. It's not Christmas yellow at all, but I love it because the yarn came from a family member and I didn't have to buy it. And I'm not, I don't love the knitting pattern. The pattern's great. I keep saying that. I don't love knitting it anyway. So because of that, I'm rewarding myself with tea in a puzzle. Have you ever had this one? It's Red Velvet Chocolate by the Republic of Tea. This is delicious. It is really, really good. I feel like a lot of flavored tea, you can smell what it's flavored, but you can't taste it. Whereas this one, I taste it, so it's so cozy. I'm just sat here doing some of the puzzle, and I'm also watching some YouTube videos about California because my husband and I have decided to go to California for our anniversary trip this year. Last year was 5 years married, but Noah was 3 months old, so we didn't go on our trip, on like an anniversary trip. So this year it'll be 6 years, but since we didn't celebrate last year with the trip, kind of going a little bit bigger this year. So we're flying to California, Northern California. So I've been like watching some YouTube videos about traveling to California, or like places to visit, things like that. So it's fun. I'm doing some research while putting a puzzle together, and it's very cozy. The only thing that I wish was different while puzzling is that you could do it on the couch. It's not as cozy or comfy sitting just at the dinner table, but that's okay. It's still fun, and a lot more fun than my knitting pattern right now, which I don't say too often, like ever. Nothing is usually more fun than knitting, so. But yeah, I'm gonna keep plugging away. I did it. I did it. Let me show you. Ta-da! The heel is a little bit higher on the one I just made. I don't know why. I could care less. I'm so excited that it's done. I'm so excited. It's a slog to get through that. It only took me 3 days. It's a slog. Here, I'll put you on my tripod so I can chat better. But yeah, that was not enjoyable. That was a much required grit your teeth and do it kind of a project, which obviously is not as fun as a super happy one that you're just excited about, but it was needed. We needed a stocking for little Noah. Joined the family this year, so I'm so thrilled to have it done. But there's nothing wrong with the pattern at all. I do like it. Like, I think the stockings are cute, but I just don't enjoy working with large needles and magic loop large needles, so it's just so tough on my hands and it's just a slog. But it's done. Now hopefully other people can relate with me. Not every project is super fun, but that's okay. Not every project has to be one that you're super excited about, but it's okay. But that's it for the vlog. I hope that it was enjoyable. It was fun to feel like I was making it with a friend around. I don't know what I'm gonna cast on yet next. I might do the crochet pot holders for my sister-in-law for her housewarming gift. I'm not super excited about crochet, and it would be so fun to cast on something that I'm really excited about, but it would be also really great to get it done too. So I'm not sure what I'll do next, but I'll decide while I'm editing this vlog. That'll give me a little bit to decide. But I hope you've had a great January so far. The sun is shining today for us. I hope it's shining for you. Thanks for spending time with me, for crafting with me, and let me know in the comments that you can relate to sometimes you just need to get things done even when you're not excited. Hopefully I'm not the only one. But we will talk soon, and probably with a more exciting project for me on the needles. Bye.